Hello and welcome back to the Spoony Futon. Now shut the fuck up and watch me play this.
Recording to logbook.
The Aegon Bearer Pod is a hardy desert plant form used by the Luminoth to store useful items and supplies. Its tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. It gathers trace amounts of moisture from the air and stores in a number of chambers throughout its body. It can hold and process this moisture for weeks if necessary. He's dead.
Recording to logbook.
The Lumite thrives on light and can render itself invisible to most predators while within it. When out of the light, the creature is relatively harmless, relying on crudely spat chunk of biomatter to defend itself. Once in the light, it can channel large amounts of solar energy into a deadly blast. Love its adorable feet. Sandgrass scans indicate that the plant requires no moisture to survive. It relies exclusively on solar energy for sustenance, making it well adapted for life in a desert environment. Evidence of extensive mutation present, suggesting radical bioadjustments within the last centicycle. Mutation source is not natural. Plant strain was genetically engineered, possibly by the Luminoth.
Recording to logbook.
Scans indicate that the Caleb Heart 42 has a dual brain nervous system. Both of its heads are capable of attacking, disabling, and digesting prey. It fires globs of acidic digestive fluid at prey to cripple them and then begins the digestion process. Its hide is very durable and resistant to weapons fire. Only its exposed eyes can be damaged.
Recording to logbook.
Sandbats are small flyers. They travel in packs for safety, though they are predatory in nature. Failing to find prey as a group, sandbats will often enter a feeding frenzy and attack one another in search of sustenance. space pirates suffered a serious defeat on Talon 4, yet they remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. Their technology continues to advance. Even the lowly trooper has received numerous upgrades to his arsenal. A photonic power scythe and quantum assault cannon are now standard issue weapons for all troopers. Ain't you special? Special ed? Or like special dead. Space pirates are dumb. I'm the first person in the world to make that joke. Alright. Say hi to this guy. The Brizgy. Brizgy's tail ends in a venomous barb, which it conceals underneath a hard-packed layer of fused sand. A series of sharpened ridges along its body discourages most predators. Those foolish enough to harness the Brizgies are quickly introduced to its deadly sting. I want one. It's cuter from far away. Yeah, don't, no. Ow. Thank you. Wait. I'm not supposed to be here. Those pirates didn't respawn.
Recording.
Shriek bats have high internal temperatures, leading them to seek cool climates to dwell in. They prefer caverns, roosting on ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. This attack is fatal for the shriek bat, as the impact sets off a discharge of thermal energy. I wonder what this thing's sex life is like. It looks like a hot topic. So probably no sex at all. All that thermal energy, though. Must have great orgasms. This appears to be a sand digger pack leader. The larger and stronger than the normal members of its kind, target both of its heads to damage it. Bomb Guardian. This Darkling Sand Digger has absorbed the ability to generate Morph Ball bombs. It can throw bombs with considerable accuracy, and frequently lays a spread of bombs in its wake. Its head and tail are the only vulnerable spots on its body. Target them when they are vulnerable to neutralize and terminate the enemy. So I'm under the preconceived notion that when Samus went into the portal and her suit malfunctioned, the Darkling stole some of those Chozo art. I don't know how the Chozo artifacts function, but they give Samus her power and they can be stolen, apparently. And this fucking asshole has what I want. Morph Ball Bomb acquired. This Luminoth statue looks like Rosie O'Donnell. Luminoth Holo Projector Online. Automated message initiated. Welcome, I am E. Shaw, Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death, as guidance to one who will fight the Ing. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of the sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout the dark land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout the world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. I have updated Amber. You can read Amber. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once. May the light of Aether serve you well. I'm not changing it.
Recording to logbook.
Energy controllers were built by the Luminoth to regulate Aether's planetary energy. Several wonders are powered by the energy controllers, including a weather control grid and a teleportation system. When Dark Aether was born, it had 2 energy controllers, all linked to that world's planetary energy. Got a nice strategically placed hole there. For anyone who buys an Aether energy controller on Alibaba.com. Exceptionally soft for the erogenous zone. Anyways.
Recording to logbook.
Aether was a fertile-aged world with bountiful fields and oceans. The native creatures were gentle compared to other worlds we had encountered. We settled in a mountain region at first, in cliffside dwellings. In time, we established a settlement in the green forest of Torvis and the fertile plains of Aegon. A great temple was built between our 3 domains, a place of peace and a monument to our accomplishment. It was a time of harmony for our people. Creek bats are much harder to kill in Prime 2. Where's the... There we go. Clear save point. I think you are. Yes! Nope, just a missile. Alibaba. There's an A, an L, and a B, and it's called Express.com. Dark pirate troopers, already trained to follow orders without question, were perfect candidates for the Ing possession. Darklings moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. Jeez, dude. Well, they made their point. Darklings have hit points. Until you get the light beam. Then the game just breaks in half like a fucking toothpick. But until that point, the main energy controller was built in the Great Temple 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvis, Aegon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated it over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call this precious energy the Light of Aether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Luminoth. I'm tired. Hang in there, Spoons. You got this. Pillbug. Pillbugs prefer to dwell in dark caverns, though they can exist in lit areas. Navigating with a series of sensitive antennae, they roam through the caves in search of moss and fungus. Pillbugs can move rapidly and will ram unwary targets to clear the path as they search for food. A pillbug can be jarred loose from a surface with a concussive blast. Doing so reveals its vulnerable belly. Ah, look at you. That's so gnarly. I wonder whose decision it was to make cinnamon twists on the bottom of the... Little stuff like that. Me and like one other human being have noticed the little swirlies on their belly. But whoever designed that model said, I'm going to put those there for like one person to notice. Mother... Oh, never mind. You did it. Be great if it just powered a toaster oven so you could make your fucking strudel or put it in there for 5 minutes at 350 to make a pizza. Blade Pod. These Ing morph their bodies around useful items to protect them. They rely on larger Ing for protection, as they have no way of fending off enemies. Damage from all weapons will harm them, but light-based weapons are superior. Look at that sinew. Oh, I never noticed the peas. It's peas in a stir-fry dinner. Brought to you by Stouffer's and Healthy Choice. That's really cool. Light crystals provide protection from Dark Aether's atmosphere. They can be nullified by dark energy and supercharged by light energy. They were created by the Luminoth during their war with the Ing and may still remain in use. Dark creatures, despite the crystals, some are injured or killed off by the field they create. Light beacons are like crystals. They're just temporary. They were created. Made, not begotten. Cool shit. Inglets perform the menial labor of the Horde, but can be pressed into combat if there is a need. They are amorphous blobs capable of clinging to nearly any surface. Inglets can fire bursts of dark matter in self-defense, though they prefer to avoid battle. They seldom travel alone and can be dangerous in large numbers. As with all Ings, they dislike bright light and will avoid it if possible. No, look at you! Cool. Everything in this game is so fucking cool, I can't even handle it. Isn't there like a... Yes! Thank you. Warrior Ing are challenging foes. They can render themselves into amorphous puddles and move over most terrain, including walls. Warrior Ing can turn their bodies into deadly projectiles sheathed in dark energy. The tips of their legs are razor sharp, making them formidable in melee. Finally, Warrior Ing are capable of channeling transdimensional energy and firing it at their enemies. Their only real weakness is bright, pure light, which they hate and fear. If they're good at melee with the Razor Tharp, they play Fox and Wolf with their melee, dangerous melee. Because they said the word melee and melee the video game. I'm Jigglypuff and I use Super Smash Bros. Melee on Stir Fry because it's salty. Because Stir Fry salty and the Smash player salty.
Recording to logbook.
Lightbringers were created by the Luminoth for use in their war with the Ing. The crystalline creatures generate a field of life-giving energy at all times, and they can be energized like a safe zone crystal. They're immune to most weapon fire. Only a burst of matter, antimatter, can destroy them. Oh, I want to look at it. That's a pet that I want. That is adorable. I want one. Uh, Jump Guardian. This warrior Ing has absorbed the power of the space jump boots. It can leap incredible... How does it do that? How does it... Oh, fuck it. It can leap incredible distances and heights, and uses this ability to great effect in battle. Target can generate a powerful shockwaves of dark energy and will sheath itself in a potent force field to protect itself. It cannot maintain the shield indefinitely. Concentrate weapon fire on it when the shield is down. Goodness, he's fast. Never ever play Metroid Prime on the hardest difficulty. When designing difficulty in a video game, never give the enemies more hit points. It just makes things slow and miserable. Kill the enemy quickly or get killed quickly. But this ain't no Final Fantasy XII. Nothing in an action game should be Emerald Ruby Weapon or that one thing that, like, takes 30 minutes. Not 30... I forget the name of the boss, but it has, like, 12 million fucking hit points. That's not difficulty. That's just endurance. Ozma is difficulty. It's a test your knowledge of the game. Not your ability to play it longer. So imagine that fight, but like 3 times as long. That's hard mode in Prime 2. It sucks. Don't do it. Hell fucking yes. Now the real fun begins. Ah, I'm going backwards. Shit. Well, the real fun starts in Torvis. You start getting really cool shit, and the world building gets amazing. But I finally get the weapons that make this game what it is. You.
Recording to logbook.
Give me a second, I gotta reply to a PM. Light portals allowed living beings to travel to Aether without being disrupted and scattered throughout the interdimensional void. They are unstable, however, and only remain viable for limited periods of time. Some can be reactivated, while others vanish forever once they are used. Dark portals allow living beings to travel to dark aether without being disrupted and scattered throughout the interdimensional void. They are unstable, however, and only remain viable for limited periods of time. Some can be reactivated, while others vanish forever once they are used. Get the fuck out of my way. I can't be.
Recruiting to lobby.
The blue root tree is common on worlds with desert regions. While an elegant, attractive plant, the tree's leaves are highly toxic. Few species can ingest the leaves and live. Many of them, such as the space pirates, consider the deadly blue root a leaf a delicacy. That's pretty. Looks like a Wiccan sex toy. The silicone branch of Mother Suspiriorum.
Recruiting to
By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked towards our world, it was too late to stop it. We fight. Fuck you! We fired numerous weapons at it in a vain attempt to alter the trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened Aether. All we could do as the object drew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. What a lame episode. Sorry, I've been having some... I'm closing Facebook. Shouldn't be doing this for content. Plans for the Shrike were recently stolen from a GF lab by the space pirates. Production began immediately, and the fast-moving skiff is now a part of most pirate operations, but it's used primarily as a troop transport, taking a fire team of troopers into action. The Shrike is unarmed, relying on the troops it carries for protection against hostile forces. Man, Twitch is fucking parasitic. I think all my followers just have other people they follow. Whoever has more views gets the fucking priority. How the fuck do people make it? I don't want to be famous. I just want chat. I just want to log on and have like 4 or 5 people in chat on any given stream. That's all I fucking care about. I've been doing this for 2 fucking years. I can't even get that. Whoever's watching... Get a job in civil engineering, because we don't condone suicide at the Spoony Futon. The Vigilance-class turret is found in many space pirate bases, built to support Humility-class turret, as it is an accurate as the gunner operating it. Many young space pirates begin their careers as sentries. A tour as a vigilance gunner is considered a mark of distinction. And fuck you to all my people who left my stream and just... I had friends. I had consistency. Maybe every single person who watched me, their life just got fucked up. It's entirely possible. And by consequence, it really fucked up my stream. I want to open my wrist with a fucking box cutter, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep playing this game. We're going to put this shit on YouTube. We're going to read every file we come across, and we're going to absolutely cremate every enemy we encounter until their blood and ashes rains from the skies. For those of you worthless prolapsed cunts that are posting a YouTube comment, who's watching in 2022, this video was made while coronavirus is happening. And that's probably why a lot of my people don't show up. Maybe I never had people to begin with. It kind of fucks with your head. Just people disappear from your life. If you're gonna ghost someone, don't. Give them the gondab motherfucking courtesy to say goodbye. But you are a piece of fucking shit if you up and decide not to talk to someone anymore. Because you have no idea how they feel.
Recording to log.
Science teams detected the presence of Phazon in the Dasha system 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our team shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Aether and evaluate local Phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols at the highest level. A card of elite commandos has been dispatched to provide security to our force as well. This operation is now underway.
Recording to log.
Intelligence reports on the indigenous population of Aether are in error. This planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a Class 4 conflict is present here. Though hostiles are at minimal level now, our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we have requested more combat troops in response.
Recording to log.
A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type, but have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager for reports on the relic. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome.
Recording to log.
The rift portal has been opened. The artifact weapon, dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team, provides the energy needed to open the portal, although for a limited time. We've sent expeditions through the portal, and they have returned with incredible news. The portal leads... When it said incredible news, I'm like, oh shit, I have to read more. The portal leads to a parallel version of Aether. This dark Aether has suffered global calamity, turning it into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, it is the prime location of Phazon in this sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied.
Recording to log.
Phazon extraction raids are underway on Dark Aether. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science Team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams, and we have increased our security presence in the extraction areas. Fortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail.
Recording to log.
Dark Aether can't determine the origin of Aether's dark twin. Contains high levels of Phazon ore. Native bioforms attack on sight.
Recording.
Aether. Planet is unstable due to transdimensional flux. Warfare has devastated a good portion of the world's population. Finally, extreme climate shifts have have left most of Aether uninhabitable. There we go.
Recruiting to London.
Humility-class turret. The space pirates captured Federation Growler turrets, but found the cannon unit inadequate. They replaced the Growler's weapon with a powerful galvanic accelerator cannon. The Humility turret packs a strong punch, but retains the Growler system's weaknesses. Fast targets can evade the crude targeting system, and the armor can't take much punishment. Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. Damn straight, bitch. The sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. But does not seek our destruction, but our Phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know, though science team suspects she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with the strange new weapons. The troops now call her the Dark Hunter. It is a fitting title. Talon Metroid. Space pirates harvested and enslaved Metroids for use in their operations. The Talon Metroid will latch onto prey with powerful pincers, then proceed to drain its life energy. This causes the creature to grow in size and mass. The creatures are vulnerable to chilling effect of dark energy and can be detached by entering Morph Ball mode and deploying a bomb. Why is it so red? Pirate Aero Troopers are known for their cold precision and utter cruelty. Armed with both beam and missile systems, the Aero Trooper can be a difficult foe to engage, especially at range. Their jetpacks can be overloaded with heat-based attacks, however. These units prefer death before dishonor. An injured Aero Trooper will make a suicide strike before allowing himself to be captured. Don't ignore, don't ghost. If you have a fucking problem with me, let me know. Not a mind reader. Maybe everyone else is like a superhero. They're just fucking psychic. And they know, like, what they did wrong to push people away. Versus suffering in silence. Maybe I'm just really fucking unlucky. I have a good friendship with someone for like 3 to 6 months, and then they just... life fucks them up, and I never see them again. I don't know what the fuck it is, but... maybe the fact that I'm saying these things is the reason why. I lose hope way too quickly.
Recording to logbook.
A new lore entry has been downloaded into your logbook. Space Pirate encrypted a security breach. The Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only did we lose more phazon to her, but she also crippled the stealth field generator with her strange new weapons. We are exposed. Until the replacement generator arrives, we will be vulnerable to scans and detection. Our presence here is still minimal. Should the Federation find us, we will be unable to defend our position. Fortunately, Aether is on the fringe of Federation space. With luck, we will have a stealth field back in effect before being detected. And I think I'll stop here. Fuck it, let's keep going. Dark Samus 1. Scans indicate the presence of Phazon and your genetic material within this entity. She wears a version of the Varia suit, altered and augmented by the Phazon within her. Primary weapons include the Missile Launcher and Scattershot variant of the Power Beam. Boost and jump abilities are superior to yours. The ability to generate Phazon Energy Shield is also present. Look at those feet. That is so fucking cool. Fuck this room. I'm gonna ruin this shit. Let's break all that fucking glass.
Recording to logbook.
Phazon. Origin point of Phazon is unknown. First detection of element on planet Talon 4. Used by space pirates to produce vast levels of energy. Bioforms exposed to Phazon without proper shielding will eventually undergo radical mutation. Win. Let's go break a game, 'cause the power beam is lame. Let's go break a game with the dark beam. And the light beam too, turn the enemies to poo. Let's all go break the game. Another disaster, the transport bring reinforcements and supplies has been shut down. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near the alien temple. It's only a matter of time before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here we shall make our stand. Another enemy. First the Shadowlings, then Dark Hunter. And now the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Perhaps the fate will smile upon us before the world itself opens its maw and swallows us. Life feeds on life feeds on life feeds on pool reference. Somebody reach out from the fucking video and just slap me. tie my head to the ground and fucking whittle my teeth out with a sewing needle. Might take a couple of hours, but I deserve it for that tool joke. Not funny. There we go. Nullified crystal. It's got shit on it. Luminoth lift lid. You activate it and the thing happens. It's a video game. What the fuck do you expect? The aggressive Preeds are often possessed by Darklings for aerial hunting missions. The presence of the dark creature makes them the small cyborg more durable. The toxic gas carried by the Preed is enhanced by exposure to dark energy, making it a considerably more dangerous foe. I wonder if you could use a task program to, like, move the camera in a way where it stops moving. I think it's possible. Be a better use of your time than watching Spoonie Lionheart. Looks like a Resident Evil puzzle. Bioscans complete. The subject was caught in a phazon explosion. The force of the explosion breached its armor, leaving it exposed to phazon radiation and the toxic atmosphere of dark aether. It didn't live long after that. The Ing Claw secretes an incredibly durable shell over itself shortly after birth. From that moment on, it remains dark vapor. Gnarly. It looks like a xenomorph egg with a fuck hole in it. Before you judge me, you can buy latex inflatable bondage xenomorph eggs online for a really gnarly version of sensory deprivation. This is not a joke. Stop what you're doing and look it up. Night barbs are small airborne darklings, smaller and weaker than the hunter ing. A night barb will travel with a large pack to increase the odds of survival. This is wise, since the primary predators are hunter ing. Now they die. It's brighter and it kills things. Weblings spin a network of energized snare lines, then sit in the middle and wait for prey to get caught in it. Much like a spider, a webling is incredibly durable, though it has the darkling weakness to light. So fucking cool. Wonder how many production meetings were had over how this thing dies. Watch this. That is a 2-week paycheck. It was spent on that awesome animation. Probably didn't take that long, but thought and passion was definitely put into it. Don't forget the weblock door. Don't forget the weblock door. Last time you did this, you fucking forgot it. Last time you did this, you fucked up, forgot it. Hey! We got it this time. Ing web 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 blah 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 blah. These creatures respond to commands from the Ing, forming over areas as ordered. They are virtually indestructible and can only be undone by killing the Ing that commands them. I want to look at it. Suck it, nerd. Brighter.
Recorded.
It's darker. Hot damn, we're getting there.
Recorded.
Darkling tentacles. Some darklings can open the dimensional portals at will. They use this ability to hunt for unwary prey, reaching out to snatch them with their tentacles. Once ensnared, the prey is dragged to its doom. The tentacles are resilient. Pure light energy can disrupt them. Nothing can destroy them. You have all these smaller creatures that are indestructible. Just why aren't the bosses made of that? What was that joke? Fucking Norm Macdonald. Some... An airplane crashed and everyone on board survived. Why didn't they just make the airplane out of those people? Ooh, sexy. We can make it to the Temple Guardian. Aegon is a slog. But we're so close to getting out of here. Plus, we get to be this thing now. Whee! No. Not happening. Get a job. Hello? There we go. I think that's it.
Recording to logbook.
Another hunter wearing the traditional colors of Samus Aran. This dire turn of events may bear some goodwill. One of our scouts in Dark Aether saw a curious encounter. The Dark Hunter attacked the one clad as Samus near the Phazon site. Perhaps they are not allies, but foes. Perhaps we can forge an alliance with the Dark Hunter. Brilliant plan. In exchange, Phazon for the head of our common enemy. What does Dark Samus do once she defeats her common enemy? If I were to hazard a guess, there'd be no hope for the universe.
Recording to logbook.
My journey comes to an end. The thrice-cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me in it like a neophyte flesh from the training halls. I have sent 5 score of their number to whatever foul pit they call an afterlife, but in vain. My life is extinguished. Poor thing. Die. I think it's a Dark Aether one. Nope, it's this one. Man. One of the best feelings in the world is getting early game energy tanks in Metroid. Especially on a first playthrough. And especially in one of the most influential and fundamentally broken games ever made, Metroid. Who was the ignorant fuck who decided every time you respawn or start a new game, you start with 30 health? Just fucking bends my mind. Like, not even 99, just 30. There's a speedrunner by the name of Metroid McFly who holds every single conceivable world record on that game for every category. And he deserves infinite alcohol for the rest of his life for putting up with a game as broken as the original Metroid. Who in God's name wants to do that? But if it's interactive software, there's someone out there who speedruns it. And I guess Metroid McFly has found his calling. What a guy. Shoutouts to Miles and Kirby Masta as well. I was watching some kind of a... It wasn't GDQ, it was another charity marathon. But somebody in chat asked Kirby Masta, he was playing Prime... I think it was playing Other M. And somebody said, Kirby Masta, what steps do I take to get into speedrunning Metroid Prime? And Kirby Masta just said, you don't. Don't ruin your life by speedrunning, like... every single precise jump and glitch and out-of-bounds trick. Takes like 3,000 hours to save 2 seconds. The most miserable thing you can do with your life is speedrun Metroid Prime. It's hard as fuck. Don't do it. It's just one of my favorite things that a speedrunner said. Instead of like, hey, join this Discord and, you know, Miles will help you out and yada yada yada. No, just don't. Okay. Oh, boss time, finally. Get the hell out of here and end this stream. Amorbus. The enormous amorphic Amorbus can move through solid rock and earth with ease, and can sense the location of surface-level prey deep within the ground. They will attempt to ram any target they can find in their domain. They are vulnerable to all forms of weapon fire, but are incredibly strong and resilient to pain. Not light beam, I hope. Excuse me. The Amorbus can attach themselves to a dark sphere, drawing potent energy from within. They can fire dark energy at light crystals, nullifying safe zones for a short time. They can also channel this energy into powerful beam attacks. Bioscans indicate a weak spot inside the creature's mouth. Concentrate your fire at this area to damage Endomorphous. Ah, you can't zoom in close. Woo. Beautiful creature. Yeah, there's no reason not to use a light beam throughout the entire fight. Unless you suffered a brain aneurysm and a tumor, and you decide to play this game on hyper mode. 100 light beam is more than enough. This is why we donate to prevent cancer and GDQ. So people can maintain their mental health and not play this on hyper mode. Miserable. I think this is just a save point. Yep. I think one of the best and worst aspects of Metroid Prime 2 and 3 is the level of backtracking and how much of each world there is to uncover. I can understand why people hate the Dark Temple keys at the end, but at the same time, it just adds such an extra layer of depth. Or like the Valhalla in Prime 3. It just gives you that feeling of like, I really shouldn't be here right now, but I have no choice but to push ahead. Almost like Metroid makes you want to feel like you're in an alien world. The deeper it goes, the weirder it becomes. Get up there. Actual footage of trying to set up a Twitch stream. That General Orange Juice can... Alright. If anyone wants me to keep going, say so now. You have about 5 minutes. I'm happy to persevere if you're happy to watch. All I need is a response. You got it. Curliest Wand 96. It took me a while. I like that name. Welcome to the futon. Where the hell's the next save point? There we go. No, the futon. I call my stream the Spoony Futon because I literally stream from a futon. I can, like, relax and... just gives me freedom of movement that you don't get with a fucking office chair. I like food time better, though. I could go for some stroganoff or a frickin' paellas. Thanks for watching this episode. Links to my social media are in the description. Get after it.